Greetings everyone, welcome back to more Xenogears. Okay, so we're gonna try to finish up Solaris today. Maybe. It's very doubtful, but... And here we get this another silver AR, that's always nice. The dang encounter rate settled down like 2 seconds. Good. Nugget. Alright, it's one more treasure. We got everything. This last treasure is the big one. It is not a game changer, but it is a game breaker. Uh-oh. Which way do I go? I don't want to go the wrong way, and it's like, story! You missed the thing! It's your fault. At least the Solarians were nice enough to leave all the loot laying around for me to pick up that ain't bolted to the floor. Now, if you just steal one of their battleships. We can come back to the Yggdrasil and be like, hey Bard, look what I got. Yeah. And don't shoot it down this time, like you did the Blackbird. Alright, cat got up. Stretch my legs a little bit. Look, Ellie's got 4 hit points finally. Jagers, if one of you learns your freaking death blow combo. Please be the room with the thing. Be the room with the thing. This is the room with the thing. That's the thing back there. What is this place? Holograms of us? Why are there holograms of us in a Solaris place? We'll find out in a second. But first, Speed Ring S! Doc, it's time to break the game. I mean, the guy with all the speed's got to get all the speed, right? See, that gives you +2 agility, so now he has 17 agility compared to everybody else. Look at his agility bar. Billy Ministry number, Billy Black, Ether Response, Anima Alignment, I don't even know what that is. Comments scheduled for Animus and Adjustment. Oh, we got Lamb. Upon Dan Anima's retrieval, scheduled for Animus Adjustment. What? Dan! Is Dan up here? Text mixture number. Ooh. Created by the Ethos as an experimental mixture. Used by the Kislev Battling Association to measure battle potential. The data has been transferred. Scheduled for Animus Adjustment. Oh, Esmeralda. Or Emerald. Nanomachine Colony. Data analysis complete. Annul and dispose. Ew. Well, choo-choo. Primitive animal. Unusable. Annul and dispose. But Maria. A Poilet. Maria Balthazar. Unusable. Alright. Doc. Hugo Rickdown. No comments. That's kind of strange. What about Ellie? Eliam Van Houten. Possible antitype. Approval for retrieval and necessary analysis granted. What about me? Faye Fongwall. Ether response infinite. Anima infinite. Contact. Immediate disposal desired. Oh. What? Where was Ellie's ether response? Infinite. Oh. I know why that is. To some extent. But yeah, you thought Doc was fast before? Man, watch this! I gave him another point of speed! As far as they can show up. Oh boy. Watch his bar. Yoink! Alright, buddy, you want to come up in and lay under the covers? Come on. Come on, bud. There he is. Alright. Oh. Lay down. Come on. Come on. Sorry, the cat's bouncing around on my lap. What you do, Doofy, is just lay down. There you go. Good boy. Huh? This one won't be open either. Doc knows of a secret switch. This way. Why is the deactivation code for the door locked? Huh? Doc, wait. What's this facility for? This place was not meant to be seen since the origin of time. This facility centers around the Emperor and the Ministry's longevity experiments. Origin of time? Yes. 10,000 years ago, beings called humans were born here. First were the Emperor and the Ministry elders. How could a human live 10,000 years? Now only the Emperor is left. His destiny is to never die. However, the Ministry is different. Once during the Diablos invasion, the Ministry elders died, losing their bodies. And the Solaris governing ministry exists as data and memory banks. Each of their personalities are bits of data. Is the data on the memory bank? Having neither flesh nor souls, they are just binary numbers. They both exist and do not exist at the same time. After the fall, wanting to resurrect their bodies and create a worthy vessel, they transferred a research facility that was once the Soylent system on the land to Intranak. Eventually, the facility was no longer only for the Emperor's life and the Ministry's resurrection, but it began producing food and drugs with additives that controlled the public. The memory cube Faye and them were using was meant for obtaining living data. Of course, the Ethos also sent various data to help. That means we were living for those elderly people of Gazelle? Yes. They're transferring and taking living data via memory cubes to the Ministry so they can use them to resurrect their bodies? Yes. You mean those mutants getting disassembled at that factory were too? Basically, they wish to reuse the useless dregs. That's horrid. How could they? Hold on, Faye. Something's not right. Citan, how would you know that? Not even the government or the army know such things. What? Come to think of it, it seems like we took the long way here on purpose. There must have been a faster way to Barton them. Also, the route to get to this block can't even be downloaded on the map. So how do we know what streets we were on? Doc, didn't you also find out? That's impossible. First of all, that partition we took to get into this block. I don't know what you're doing, Speedy, but you're freaking out. Okay. That panel was displayed to be a P4 facility. Even a high-ranking officer of Solaris can't get in here. You think they'd leave a facility like that unlocked and open? And you could open it? Who exactly are you? Hey, wait a minute. It could have been luck. Something's wrong. You were able to get into Solaris under martial law, sneak into the palace, get through a P4 level door, and even learn the purpose of the P4 facility. How is that possible? Even Father, I'm sure it was possible you were in Solaris then. Even Jesse, who was also in Solaris then, didn't know the motive behind the M project. So, Citan, why do you know? You know even more details than Maria. Something's not right, I know it. Ellie, I'm not done! I should have noticed sooner. Citan, who are you?
Who are you? Come on, tell me now. What?
Hey, you okay, Ellie? Ellie? Ellie! Doc! Citan! Dang, goddess! Ellie! Citan, where are you? Oh, poop. Great! I'm on my own. Just to make sure I don't know what's going on, top off. This way? There's room. Uh-oh. Ellie. Doc, you there? What? This is... Ah! Ugh. Huh? This is... Ugh. Can't get it. This is... What is this? Why are you showing me this? Who did this? Ellie! Doc! Where are you? Where?
You brought this about this spectacle. That voice is the one which haunts you. Cursed, untouchable one. O God's beloved child, those who prevent our prayers, get, destroy, burn with God's fire.
What? Doc? These guys. What is this? Bart! Billy! Doc! What's going on? Where are you all? Doc, answer me!
One of the Solaris guardian angels is here. He will go Ricto. This man is Cain, receiving the orders from the one known as Emperor. You've entered his realm and have been under his continued supervision.
Solaris guardian angel? Monitoring me?
Oh, yes.
We've guided Solaris and even selected the Animus, which have been drawn to you, and guided you here to Solaris. The Animus is needed for our resurrection. These are our bodies. This is what we possess.
Yes! This is the only reason we exist.
Bodies of Bart and the others belong to you? Is that true? Doc! What are they saying? Why so apprehensive? Is it that you were sold out by one you trusted? I'm not talking to you guys! Doc, answer me!
3 years.
Huh? For 3 years I have been by your side. I had to determine whether you were going to be our enemy or not.
Revenge?
Yes, the enemy. Your existence is a threat to us.
It was necessary to keep an eye on you.
The one who ordered you to be watched was Cain.
We were planning on the maturation of the Animus and your termination. We also sent Hyuga to you.
However, every attempt to terminate you has failed because of that good-for-nothing trash.
Even so, we now possess Animus. Hyuga has fulfilled his duties well.
Is that it? You were in with these guys? That's why everyone...
Why? You had your way all this time with us land dwellers. You already own the world. What more do you want? You must know by now that we plan to resurrect God.
God will awaken from his long slumber after man has populated the land. Then Mahanan will awaken.
Aerial Paradise Mahanan? The place to fell to earth?
Paradise. That may be a proper description. Our Ark. In the center block, Lord Mahanan is sealed in. That is the source of God's wisdom, a paradise of knowledge. Using that knowledge, we will resurrect the awakened God and build our Ark to take us both into the great universe. The construction of our Ark to reign over God's forces in this great universe. Creation of the angel Malak. The M project was for that very purpose.
What do you mean?
We are orphans in this universe. We were thrown away onto this planet in solitude along with God.
We humans were not born on this planet. Long ago we came here from another heavenly body. We are beings from an alien planet.
That's ridiculous.
This is true. You have seen the various regions of this world. Why do you think there are no records of humans before 10,000 years ago?
Huh?
This is the will of God. The God's revival has been fated since before the time before Genesis.
We will be one with God, obtaining a new animus. We will once again return to the starry skies.
That is the meaning of our existence. That is our supreme objective.
So you're not planning on using Solaris? Power to dominate the world?
Of course. What meaning is there in having control of a planet as insignificant as this? God has given us the right to rule over the universe.
Yes, only we who do not carry impure blood have the right to a pardon.
So, we will resurrect God.
It's been an eternity since our exile from paradise. The time of God's revival does not come. We will have to follow the path to destruction, but having attained Animus, our resurrection is near. Next is God's resurrection.
Krellian? This one only waits for the awakening. Ellie! Hey, who turned out the lights? Don't run out them lights. Turn it back on. Alright, Ocelot, don't start tasing her. Where am I? I've looked into your records. Krellian, Commander? Elaine Van Houten, that incident at the Jugan 1 year ago. Case 102, the release of your latent powers from that systematic. administration of mental enhancement drugs. In that instant, your ether value had increased by beyond 400, and in that moment, 2 were critically wounded and 3 required recycling. Am I right? Please, stop! But this record is wrong. This wasn't the usual uncontrollable mental side effect. Huh? This was caused by the awakening of your other inner self. My other self? Where's Faye? Where is everyone? Well, they will be used as an offering before the resurrection of the Gazelle Ministry. The same fate awaits that girl, the artificial organism. I've already taken enough samples from her. I'm already well into the 4th stage of my plan. All I need now is the final factor. Hence, your friends are no longer of any use to me. They're worthless. But you are different. You're planning on sending them to the same fate as those people in that research facility? Doing all this for your own selfish ambitions. Do you know what you're doing? People play with other people's lives. That's deplorable. I see. So you've seen the research facility. Presently, the Solaris researchers are working on genetic engineering down there. It's just a nest for fools who learn the despicable pleasure of playing with their own organic creations. They seek only serendipity in humanity. That is not my place. I specialize in molecular engineering, nanotechnology. Do you know what this is? A nanomachine. A molecular machine. This is the assembler, which is one of those nanomachines. It can break down molecules and atoms and reconstruct it into anything. And each of these spheres are equivalent to an atom. Until recently, we were only able to produce materials which were several times the size of this. Thanks to that girl, the one we obtained from the ruins of the Zemboim civilization, we are now able to make it this compact and elaborate. To think that such a mechanism was created 4,000 years ago, it's quite astonishing. Up until we discovered this, the work was rather crude. The best we could possibly do until now was to apply amino acid solutions to wounded areas for amelioration, or to seal up any peculiar abilities. I'm sure you've had some exposure to the genetics when you were in Jukin. Each type of those enzymes inside the DNA were also molecular machines that were created by nature. That is, if we are indeed the progeny of the very first organism, what do you think of accomplishing by using that molecular machine? What connection do I have with it? Although the nanomachines up until now could recombine DNA, they couldn't uncover any information in the intron, which are located in replacements of the double helix. However, the newer nanomachines easily discovered this data. They originally should not have existed, and we are about to see the results of that. According to the transferred record, it depicts a similar wave frequency as expected. And yes, the Ouroboros ring. This is it, isn't it? Miang and Lacan's actions. This explains everything. Ellie, you were the mother. Mother? Yes. This is what your genetic exon looks like before replacement. This is the conceptualized form of the intron, which carries information that isn't supposed to exist. Observe, this is the Ouroboros ring, which contains intron information, which only exists in certain people. Ouroboros, if we were to anatomize such a thing, wouldn't you be interested in what type of information it would have to offer us? Elaine, you are beautiful. When I look at you, I appreciate the artistic aspect of the human form, its elaborateness. I can't help but feel the importance of this, as if my molecular machine is unworthy of you. You haven't changed since then. Just like the other one, Lacan. Uh-oh, I think he remembers. Uh-oh. Ugh. Are you conscious? Doc. It is impossible to move. This machine has physically cut your nerve signals. You will not be able to lift a finger regardless of what your mind says. What are you going to do to me? To Bart and them? Where is Ellie? Do not worry. They have their rules. You have yours. I simply investigate. Dang it. This. What was I? So the battle has been fought, you say? That was discussed earlier by the Ministry. Dang it! We weren't born to be used by them. I didn't come all the way to Solaris for that. Everyone. We just want to make a place where we can belong. That's what we were fighting for, but now... It's much easier to be given a place to belong than to make one yourself. You do not even understand a simple concept like that. Only the true. Childish ideals pale when placed before reality. But actually, many are satisfied with that. Being given one's place frees one from any risks. Misfortunes may be blamed on others. Do you know why people cannot exist alone, but only under some bigger concept such as a group or country? People need a place to go to be themselves. The more stable it is, the more effective it is. The Ministry gives them such a place. Under total surveillance, there is no need to bear the risk of maintaining one's own individuality. They simply live under the delusion of being an individual. What could be easier? Facts are facts, so let's just accept them. It will be easier on all of us. Resistance is futile. It only makes things painful. Do you still intend to do something about it? Look at yourself. What do you think you could possibly do at this stage? You cannot move. You could not even protect your friends who fought with you when they needed you. You could not even protect the most important person in your life, Ellie. I think I know what he's trying to do. Stop! Please! You can do nothing. Quit it. Yep, I know what he's trying to do. Now we may take your time and talk, Id. Wait, Id, what? No, I know what he's trying to do. Oh, what do you want? Uh-oh. He's losing it. Commander? What are you? Where? What? Where? I'm asking you where. That hurts. Please stop. Where is he? Where? I know you know. Take me to him. Who are you referring to when you say that man? Are you talking about Faye? Faye this. Faye that. Faye. In what way is he more superior than I? I will not accept it. I will not! Ramses, that drug. A mental stabilizer? Why are you so shook up like that? What's forcing you to go through all this? What happened between you and Faye? Dang it, Faye. I'll show you. Yeah, now you're going to see Ramses going off the deep end. He's going, Loco! Faye, hang in there. Faye, you're conscious. Now
let's go. You traitor! Stop, Faye. Don't stop, Bart. He betrayed us. He betrayed us and Ellie. Stop, Faye. It's your mistake. Let go. Let it go!
Calm down, Faye. Bart isn't lying. Satan is the one who helped us.
Billy? Billy says that you'll listen. Listen very carefully. That limiter is implanted in our bodies. Right now, this research facility is the only place where we can get them removed. Satan misled Krellian and the other guys and brought us in here to remove the limiter.
What? But Doc was just... Is that true?
Yeah.
Doc?
That is not the only reason why I brought you here. Those who want to become independent from Solaris must know the actual situation in its true form. Who is doing what and why? Ostensibly, I received a covert order from the Emperor to contact the body wanted by the Ministry and send the data. And if possible, bring the body back. That was my duty. As a result, I had no choice but to deceive you. Please forgive me. I see how it is. Besides, I myself had a matter that had to be verified in this facility. For sure? I'll tell you that after we escape from here. It's something you must know. By the way, Satan, did you remove phase limiter? You did remove phase limiter, didn't you? What? Yes, of course. That is... Alright then, let's get out of here. Wait, what happened to Ellie? Weren't you with her? Ellie was taken to Krellian's research lab and could not be stopped. I am sorry. Why only Ellie? I do not know. One thing bothers me. When Krellian took Ellie, I had a chance to acquire Ellie's cellular information. I analyzed it and found something very interesting. Excuse me, I mean unusual. There is no limiter implanted in her. There's no limiter? Isn't that because Ellie is from Solaris? Even Solaris citizens have a limiter implanted when they are born. There are exceptions for certain people like myself and Ramses. Those limiters can be removed later on through the treatment such as the one I did for Bart. But you must have permission from the Ministry to do so. Is that why Ellie? There must be more to it than that. I don't know the reason. But Krellian is so absorbed by her data. I don't care what the reason is. For now, let's help Ellie and get out of here fast. You're right. If we mess up here, I put those guys who went to help Ellie's parents in danger. Satan, we're going to Krellian's private research lab as planned. We'll meet up at the rendezvous point. What about Doc? There is still something left to be done. I will go destroy the last gate. Doc! Sword? Yes, Julie gave it to me as I was leaving. I used to use it before I met her. For a long time I vowed not to use it for killing, though. But now is not the time to contemplate morals. It is not fair for me to be the only innocent one. I see, but... Yes? You're always so mischievous, Doc. It is in my nature. I am sorry. Forgive me. Yo, Satan, let me handle Faye and Ellie's situation. Now that the limiter's removed, Solaris doesn't stand a chance. Oh yes, by the way, young one, about the effects of removing the limiter. The results will not show up that quickly. Already your physical limiters have been removed naturally. The part I have removed is the psychological section. That is, the subconscious fear and veneration for the Ministry and the Emperor have been removed. Basically,
you will be able to battle against it without any fears or hesitations. It's not that you have suddenly become more powerful.
Are you serious?
Okay, so we got Billy and Bart. Okay, so... Alright, you need to go to Crimson Fest. Which is up here. I saw it. There it is. You also go to Crimson Fest. No, you know what? Let's put on the water. And then Bart. Sonic Wave. Alright. Oh, has anybody learned any new tricks? 'Cause I know you guys been gaining levels. We got Lambert. He's going for prominence. We're going for hold the gate. Alright, let's see if we get to a save point. And then we'll call it a day. According to Satan, Krelling's private laboratory should be below us. Okay. Ellie, you okay? Faye, yes, I'm fine. Sorry to interrupt you two. This is not the time for a heartfelt reunion. Quickly, this way. What took you so long? I've only got so many bullets. Hurry up and blow them away. I am sorry. I have other matters to attend to. What the heck are you doing? To His Majesty's... You mean the Emperor? Are you sure, Hugo? Yes. His Majesty understands the situation. He says to leave it up to them. There, it's done. Sir! Yes, we're out of here, huh? Where is he, Hyuga? Car. So, you too. You are also betraying me. Car. We are just in different situations. I do not mean to betray you. I decided to stick with Faye's group. Did you say Faye? You two are on his side. I'll never forgive you. Never! Car, you're an enemy. But why are you so attached to one kid? You weren't like that before. Shut up. I've got to get him with my own hands. And all of you working with him are my enemies. Enemies stealing my things. Enemies. Enemies. Enemies! Oh, I'm choking. Gosh. Sorry, Speedy. Car. Hey, we're going. I don't know what went on, but I don't have time to deal with him now. But you go. Let's see. Jesse, you got a gun? Shoot him. You traitors!
Oh, that's Faye. Faye's Kim is here.
Father, Mother,
Ellie.
You should thank Hammer. Hammer got your parents out at the right time, right, Hammer?
Yes, exactly. Thank you, Hammer.
We'd like to thank you, too. I never thought I'd see my daughter again. Thank you, Hammer.
Listen, everyone. We have no time to waste. So that we do not stand out, we should split up into two groups. Faye, you have done a lot, but I would like to have you move on ahead and take 2 more members with you. Move along southwest of here and cross the 2 mobile contact bridges. There you will find a hangar that will lead me outside. We'll meet at the footbridge near there. If you talk to the Blue Memory Cube, you'll be able to make contact with other party members, and thus change which members you wish to have in your current party. I shut down alarms here and there when I was breaking gates, but it's still dangerous. Be careful. I'll go to the hangar beforehand and arrange for a ride for us. Solaris is in confusion now, so if I go alone, I can pull some strings. Okay, please do not overdo it.
Yeah, I know. Ellie and Medina, see you again.
Dear, please be careful. Father. Alright, we'll go ahead and switch out some party members. Please bring Sighton now. Good, thank God. Alright, you know what? Let's show her off. We haven't used Emeralda yet. She's quite good, actually. But now that we have Doc, I do think he has his sword. No, he doesn't have a sword yet. Free game. Nah, she doesn't need easy running. She's speed. Oh, she's pretty quick, too. Yeah, buddy. Oh, she's faster than Faye. Crap, girl. Put that on. Actually, what I need to do is swap out Ellie's gear for Emeralda. So she can wear that dress. This way we can show off Emeralda and how she fights physically. And if we get into a mech fight, she's good on that. Crimson Fast. I can pass it. Oh no. Okay. I just want to do this before we end today. Get everybody all set. Get my party all set, ready to go. Make sure her gear is set up the way I want it. If it's not, put the frame HP 50 on her. Who cares? She's not getting that. That's good. We'll leave that on. Yeah, Crescent's got some option. Abilities. She's also a mage, huh? She is a mage. And what kind of death blows does she know? I guess she does all the basic ones. She can show those off. Alright. Let's go ahead and save it, and I'll call the video, and when we come back, we're going to escape from Solaris. Next time, guys. Later.